We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com.
Fil C on Twitter. Phil is getting himself a PlayStation 4 Pro, and he's getting a 40-inch Samsung 4K TV to put at the foot of his bed. He'd like to get a 5.1 surround sound system to go with it, but he's in Canada, and he has a strict budget of $400 Canadian. So what can we recommend? So I went to my go-to suggestions, which is the Energy Take Classic 5.1 speaker system. Nice little 5.1 speaker system from Energy, 5 satellite speakers and a nice little 8-inch sub. Play really well together. Combine that up with what I think are the best choice for getting as low a price as you can on a receiver. In the really low price ranges, I'd go for Yamaha because Denon and Marantz don't offer anything with Odyssey at the lowest price ranges. Yamaha, at least you still get Y-Pow, you still get auto setup and EQ. So in Canada, there's Costco, the Costco.ca, the Canadian version. They actually have a package they put together with a Yamaha HTR 3068. That's a 5.1 receiver with that Energy Take Classic 5.1 speaker package, plus all the cables and wires you need to connect the speakers. So some speaker wire and a subwoofer cable. It's $800 Canadian. Now that's a pretty great price for that package. That's a really nice package, but it's double the $400 Canadian that he wanted to spend. So I went and looked at what can you get from Amazon and some of the Canadian speaker companies that I would be really happy with, purchasing piecemeal, purchasing separately. So I came up with a Yamaha RX-V381 AV receiver. They actually sell the Monoprice 12-inch subwoofer on Amazon.ca. And then Fluance has their SX series, or what they call their Classic Elite Series of speakers. So putting together 5 or 4 bookshelf speakers there and a center channel speaker there. That ended up coming out to about $825 or $850. That Yamaha receiver from Amazon is about $350. The Monoprice sub is a couple $100, and then the speakers come out to about $275. So I ended up being at about $825 or $850 for piecemeal. So that leads me to soundbars. And soundbars don't have to be bad. There are actually some very good, even 5.1 soundbars, and that's going to be from Vizio. Now, I recommended Vizio before, and that was back when it was their S, then the width of the bar, so S4251, indicating 5.1, and it ended with a B. I actually got one of those soundbars for my parents, and it's a pretty darn good soundbar. Well, Vizio has upgraded. They now have the C series and the D series, so it's going to be the SB size of the soundbar, 5.1 with a C or a D at the end. The D series has actually added Google Cast and Wi-Fi connection. The C series was from last year, and it didn't have Google Cast and a Wi-Fi connection, but they've updated the aesthetics. They're much better looking now. They're slimmer, they're sleeker, they're cooler looking. They've upgraded the drivers as well, and they actually sound better. The vocals are clearer, the treble response is better, things sound crisper and clearer, which for video games, which he's obviously going to be playing on his PlayStation 4 Pro, can be really important because you want that pinpoint sound that's coming from your treble. You want to know when someone's sneaking up behind you. So crisp, clear dialogue, nice crisp sound. So the Vizio SB4051-C is actually Wirecutter's top pick for a sound bar. That one is available in Canada for $450 from Amazon.ca, so perfectly reasonable. However, there's the slightly smaller SB3851-D. That one adds Google Cast, it adds Wi-Fi, maintains about the same sound quality, and it's $400 at Amazon.ca. So that is the one I would recommend. It has all the features, it has nice sound quality. So that fits all the caveats. Folks in the United States, we envy you up here in Canada. Your prices are much better down in the States. But for Canadians with a strict budget for a bedroom setup for video games, I think that's going to work out really, really well. All right.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.